Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Bulls Weekly. I'm your host Vinny Paracelli, and on the show today we get you ready for the game in Wisconsin. We talk to Sean Mallonee about his injury, and we've got your top plays of the week. Let's kick things off with a recap against the Steel. On Friday night, the offense showed up in a big way for both sides. Sean Mallonee ignited the Teddy Bear toss with his goal about 6 minutes into the game. Zach Hayes scored on a breakaway just seconds later to give the Bulls a 2-goal lead, and in the second period there were 7 goals, 5 from North Iowa and 2 from New Ulm, as the Bulls went on to win this one by a score of 7-4. Mallonee finished with 2 goals. Like we said, Zach Hayes got 1. Mitch Dolter, Josh Arnold, Connor Clemens, and Tim Quivinen all lit the lamp for North Iowa. Former Bull Vinny Billings scored twice in his return to the barn. Brady Myers got his team-leading 8th win, making 18 saves. The big story of the night obviously was the injury to Sean Mallonee. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. On Saturday, without Mallonee in the lineup, the team defeated the Steel again, this time by a score of 5-2. Josh Arnold and Tim Quivinen scored for the second straight game. Brendan Studioso, Lucas McKinnon, and Stephen Mordini scored as well in the win. RJ Pluhar picked up win number 5 on the season. He made 28 saves. Back to Mallonee now. On Friday night, his throat connected with a skate blade and what only can be called a freak accident. As you can see on this replay, Sam Wenner gets tangled up with Mallonee and Owen Larson. He goes head over heels and his left skate connects with Mallonee's throat. As you can see, Sean immediately went to the bench to seek medical attention, and he spoke about his incident in our podcast.
Well, it was just off the face-off, and I was tying up my guy, and he must have stepped on my stick or something looking at the video over again, and kind of went head over heels. The skate came up, and I noticed right away that there was blood, so I just kind of skated to the bench, and the trainer helped me out right away. But that's kind of the first thing you see or you think of when you got a cut up there up high, is hopefully it didn't hit any arteries or anything, and you're not bleeding too bad. And it's just something you wouldn't dream upon anyone to happen to. It's just kind of a freak accident. So I'm just really lucky that it wasn't that bad.
Thankfully, Sean is going to be okay. The skate did not hit any major arteries, and he said he should return after the Christmas holiday. That means the Bulls will have one less player traveling to Wisconsin this weekend when North Iowa takes on the Whalers. This Whaler club has been better as of late. Their record still isn't the greatest, as they are just 6-11-4, but they've won 3 out of their last 4. That could change tomorrow when they take on the Freeze before they host the Bulls. These numbers may change tomorrow, but at least going into the weekend, Ben Ratner is the team's leading scorer with 15 goals and 31 points. He logged a hat trick the last time he faced North Iowa. Austin Lewis is second on the team in points with 30. He has 9 goals and 21 assists and was just named the Central Division Star of the Week, piling up 8 points last weekend. Connor Basasi rounds out the top 3 as he is second in goals with 12 and second in assists with 17. He's had at least 2 points in his last 3 games. In net, the Whalers have 4 goaltenders on their roster, but we feel that the Bulls are most likely to see Elliot Girth. Girth played in both games against the Bulls in the barn, allowing 14 goals in those 2 games. On the year, he has a .419 goals against average and an .896 save percentage. Max McConnell has seen the second most action. He's 1-4 on the year with a .458 goals against average and an .880 save percentage. Alex Hufford and Justin Nelson have each made 4 appearances this season. Hufford is 2-1-1, while Nelson is 1-2. The last time these two teams met, we saw an overtime thriller. Will we see that this weekend? We'll have to wait until Saturday to find out. It's time now for your plays of the week, and as always, we'll start the countdown at number 5. On the power play, Tim Quivinen is open, and Marshall Barnes threads the needle to get the puck over to Tim for the one-timer. What a great pass and a great finish for the goal. Number 4, RJ Pluhar has to go from his left to his right, and he slides over and makes a save on his backside, but that's not all. Number 3, a one-timer from the top of the face-off circle, but Pluhar is there to make the excellent glove save. Number 2, well, you really can't see the perfect pass from Stephen Mordini, but we will see the finish from Zach Hayes on the breakaway. He finished with the Gordie Howe hat trick. But at number 1, not 1, but 2 phenomenal saves from Brady Myers. Mordini picks up the loose puck and sends it to Josh Arnold, who chips it by the defenseman and lasers a shot off the post and into the back of the net for the highlight reel goal. Those are your top plays of the week from your North Iowa Bulls. Only the one game this Saturday, so be sure to tune into Hockey TV. No Mixler broadcast for this one. We revealed the team's schedule for the league showcase next weekend, so hopefully we see some of you up in Blaine, Minnesota. Be sure to check out this week's podcast for the full interview with Sean Mallonee. It's only Thursday, and it's already our most listened to podcast this season. You can find that and much more on our website, northiowabulls.com. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the show, and we'll be back next week to get you ready for the showcase. Until then, I'm Vinny Paracelli. Go Bulls.